Hello, my name is Austin. I'll be doing a video essay for Mr. Brimhall's History of Motion Picture class. I'll be showing one film that I made. It's about 2 minutes long. And then afterwards I will be providing analysis for it, talking about the lighting, the shadows, the editing, and the cinematography of the film in general. Enjoy.
I wish you were black.
I'm sorry I'm so small. Oh my gosh. So, how was your day then?
Hey, you wanna buy some drugs, fool?
Wait,
Come on, man.
what do I have to offer?
The ukulele.
Sure.
Why'd you sell my ukulele?
It was for these drugs. You told me to be more black.
You sell my ukulele.
I mean, it was kind of worth it, to be honest.
Really, what are those anyways?
Pita bread. Want some? Oh my gosh, I can't believe she said that to me.
I swear to God, he's such an idiot. He thinks that a ukulele is worth stupid pita bread.
Like, I get it. Like, I traded her ukulele for pita bread, but still.
Like,
I mean, what in the world is she thinking? Like, it's just a ukulele. I mean, pita bread is way more precious than that.
like nowhere. And where are we buying pita bread? Walmart. Walmart. I don't understand.
Ukulele. It's always about the ukulele. How about me? How about
Stupid ukulele for some stupid pita bread, I swear.
What are you doing?
Did you just bump into me?
Why'd you bump into
Why?
me? Okay, let me just point out that you have nothing.
Why are you not black?
Oh, okay, this again. Always this. Why am I not black?
Yeah, why are you
That's why I got the
this
drugs.
Why?
You gotta.
Why
We have no
are you
money.
like
We have
this?
no job.
You took the
And
drugs
let me just.
instead of
Okay,
the ukulele.
let me just
I
point
don't
out
understand.
that
I
you
don't
had
want
no money,
to.
so that's
you
why
don't
I had to
speak
change
English, I
your
swear.
ukulele
Why aren't you
for
black?
the drugs.
Why are you
The drugs
so
will fix
small?
everything.
If you were
Don't worry
big
about it.
enough,
Let
then
me-
we wouldn't
let
be
me just
having
point
this
out
problem
that
right
this-
now.
Hey! God has spoken to me, and he told me to return this ukulele to you.
I guess you want.
I want my drugs back.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'm so happy now.
Yeah. I'm sorry about what I said.
I'm sorry.
Oh, happy ever after. Yeah, this is really nice.
Yeah.
It's back to normal.
Really?
Peace, quiet, serenity.
It's actually brilliant.
Alright, so I'm going to start the analysis of the film, and the film begins basically with a really close-up shot between a door crack that shows our two characters, Ashley and Josh, who are basically fighting, but the audience doesn't know that, as you can see the two only through a door crack, which basically represents the ambiguity of the relationship and the limited perspective that the viewer actually has, which is basically torn out soon as they exit the building and it's revealed that they are fighting. And soon after they exit the building, they're approached by this drug dealer who comes out of nowhere and basically offers them drugs, to which Josh hands over Ashley's ukulele in exchange for the drugs. And soon as he takes the drugs, the color of the actual film changes from a nice warm orange to a green, showing that there's a significant change in the film, or the beginning of rising action. And this basically foreshadows that these two, Ashley and Josh, are about to start fighting. And then shortly after, the drug dealer walks off with the ukulele playing it, and you can notice in the shots that he's almost always in the middle of the camera, or in the middle of between the two, Ashley and Josh, which basically signify that he acts as almost like a mediator. He's neither bad or good, and he is always one step ahead of Ashley and Josh. Like, he's always in front of them, which basically symbolizes that he basically can see or somehow know the future events, almost acting like a guide, to which he'll come into that part later on in the film. So then we cut to basically Ashley and Josh in close-up shots, and they are basically continuing to fight, revealing that the drugs are actually just pita bread, and Ashley becomes increasingly angry as she has lost her ukulele. And then basically some sad piano music sets in, kind of foreshadowing in the film that these two are basically about to break up, or they're about to have a big fight, or there's about to be some sort of radical change in their relationship, to which is apparent as they start descending down the stairs, which is almost symbolically representing that their relationship is going downhill. And you'll notice in these shots that Ashley is almost always shot on a lighter side, or with a large amount of light, and Josh is actually shot with a darker side. And this is basically prevalent throughout the film to show that Ashley is the protagonist, where she is basically the victim of this of the relationship, as Josh has sold her ukulele for some evil means of drugs, and Josh is the antagonist, as he basically sold Ashley's personal items for his personal gain. And you can see that throughout the film, or at the ending of the stair shot, basically, they basically separate, and you can kind of compare this shot between when we started the film, when they were basically so close together inside of a building, like you could see them between a door crack, to where now they are completely separated in the stairwell. So then we cut to close-up shots of both characters walking between what seems like this corridor of metal poles, which basically show, or symbolically show, their division in the relationship. And each of them are basically arguing, and it cuts from each of them to basically build up tension of what both characters are basically saying and thinking. And again, the corridor of poles that they're separated by continuously gets longer and longer as they basically delve into their arguments of which is wrong and which is right, which basically symbolically can kind of like build up tension again for the basic climax of the film, which is basically when Ashley and Josh both turn into the metal poles and try to go two different ways, which they collide, and leads basically to the climax of the film, which is the big explosion argument at the end, where the cuts are basically, it's basically almost in one long shot to basically amplify the explosion of the film, and basically shows the overall relief of pressure or tension that's built up through the beginning shots of the corridor all the way to the end where they collide. And during these shots, you can basically see in the background the mediator coming back, which kind of foreshadows that he's about to almost fix things. To which he does, as he shows up between the two, one foot on the light side and one foot on the dark side, to show that he is basically an in-between between the two, Ashley and Josh, and almost as a guide, as he's almost in front of them. To which he basically fixes the problem that they have, acting as, again, the mediator, returning the ukulele, and receiving his drugs, and everything returning back to normal, to where he walks off, and Ashley and Josh basically walk off into the distance, all happy, all the conflict's over, and this is basically the falling action of the film, almost basically the ending. And notice how whenever the mediator returns, the shot turns to a nice and warm orange versus a dramatic green, which basically shows the ending of the climax or the conflict in the film. And then obviously we end the shot with a nice basically two shot of Ashley and Josh, where they walk off basically into the distance playing the ukulele. So that's an overall analysis of the film, of how the cinematography basically communicated or foreshadowed the actions of the film, and basically explains or really works really well with the ending of it. Okay, and that's the video.